Hey, welcome in to the Craig Houston podcast, because over here, man, we had that shark mentality and you on the ride from our journey on the 0 to 15K challenge for 2021, and this is the week 7 update. Hey, before we get into it, go ahead and decide on hitting that notification bell, man, because hey, I want you to get these alerts when I keep on dropping this fire content in the 2021 Savings Challenge. And then go ahead and subscribe as well, because over here, man, I'm gonna keep dropping you content that's gonna keep making you money. Hey, so let's get into it without further delay. Let's talk about the market this week. Hey, the market, man, we've seen ups and downs this week, just like we saw ups and downs last week. But this week alone, man, we've seen that the Dow Jones barely finished up almost 1/4%. And then we've seen the S&P 500, the same thing, where it finished down almost 1/4%. And you over seen over in the technology sector in the NASDAQ, man, that the NASDAQ had down over 1%, which is fine. And if you're a shark, you want days like this, you want weeks like this, because this gives you the opportunity to go ahead and keep on pouncing and while the blood is in the water, to add it to your positions, to load up the boat. So when these things take off, you riding them to the promised land. Hey, so just stay on the course that you own, and we're going to see how these things are going to play out for us in the long term. Hey, so let's get directly down into the challenge. Hey, so you see that I have ITP still on the option call that I have for this week. And on this option call, man, I got this thing all the way out to 20 August 2021. And I spent $50 on this option, where I told you that I believe that this thing is going to be over $1 in the long term. And hey, it's already over that price point. And you see I'm already making money on it. Yeah, it's only $11, but it's 22%. And it's just an example to show you that, hey, as long as you understand what your analysis is, what your forecast is, that you can make money on these things long term or short term. And this is just an idea that I came up with just to show you how to do it in the WeBull account. Now, just a disclaimer here. And what I plan on doing is this is going to be the last option call that I'm going to use for the WeBull challenge and the 2021 Savings Challenge, because I actually like the RobinHood user interface way better than I already had expected to like. Hey, I already did a video where I spent $5K in option calls, and you can find that link down in the description below. And hey, I just want you to check that video out and you'll see what I'm talking about. So from now on, when anything I'm dealing with options, I'll be strictly doing those things on RobinHood. So let's get back to the video. Now let's talk about the big dog in the account. Let's talk about Airbnb. Hey man, look, you know how I feel about Airbnb. I told you this was gonna be the heavyweight of this 2021 Savings Challenge, where I see this is gonna take me to the promised land of this 15K. So you still see I'm still holding on to the 17 shares. Yeah, it slid back 7% this week, and I didn't pick up any more shares. Hey, it was very tempting, but it was almost made me feel like I needed to come out and get those shares, but I wanted to get it down in the price target of 165 to 175. You see that my average cost basis is 163, so I don't want to keep on adding higher than I need to, and it didn't give me the price point that I wanted. I know I've been telling y'all that I'm only adding between 160 and 190, which is still true to this game. I could have bought it at 193, but I decided not to. So I'm gonna keep on adding in my price target range, and I wanted to come down a little bit more so I can. Now let's talk about the catalyst that's upcoming for Airbnb. Airbnb has a catalyst coming where it has this earnings report on February 23rd, and it's going to be after hours on Thursday. So what I expect this week is to see that Airbnb is not going to tread into the earnings report. I can see that people are going to start profiting into this right now. They're going to jump in, and try to ride it all the way up to Thursday. And then you're going to start seeing profit taking heading into the bell on Thursday. And you're going to wait for people are going to wait to see what is going on with the earnings report and see if Airbnb beat analyst estimates. If they beat analyst estimates, this thing's going to take off to the moon. Hey, but if it don't beat analyst estimates, it's going to pull back at probably even 10% or greater and give you a buying opportunity that you don't want to miss out on. I promise you, look at what happened with Palantir. You don't want to miss that out with Airbnb. So go ahead and make the idea right now. What are you going to do? I hope you have dry powder on the sideline for if this thing pulls back, that you're able to jump in with your shark mentality when you smell blood in the water. If you can't, get in the kitchen with this heat that's going to happen with Airbnb, man, just stay on the sideline, because some of us are going to pounce and we're going to take this thing off to the promised land when it rises. Remember that my 1 year price target on Airbnb is for $350 a share. And I still think that we're on course for that, and we're going to see it even sooner if this vaccination thing clears up like it's supposed to. So that's all I'll say about Airbnb. Just remember, I'm some dude on YouTube, all on social media, just trying to give you financial education, not giving you financial advice, because I'm not allowed to do that. But let's keep on moving. So let's talk about my new stock alert. This is for all my sharks out there who have been considering jumping in this play and they haven't made the opportunity yet to jump in. Hey man, look, I'm already in there, and that stock symbol is ZOM, Zomedical Core. I'm kind of excited about this play. I added 222 shares already. I probably will be adding more as the time comes over, as it gives me an opportunity to buy more if it declines. But let's just talk about what I'm talking about when it comes to Zomedica Core. It has a diagnostic platform that's already out here to take care and identify thyroid and adrenal disease in cats and dogs in less than 18 minutes. Okay, so veterinarians are going to be all over this play, and there's already starting to be contracts coming in for Zomedica Core. They already have one that's going to be released in March 2021 when they come out with this play. Hey, look, this is one of those things where pet owners are going to be all over this because they don't want to keep on spending so much money to take care of their pets. You got to remember, people take care of their pets just like they take care of their kids, and this is going to be a play where this is going to be a long-term opportunity to make significant gains in this market. So I plan on buying this on a dip. You can expect that it may be a direct offering here again in the long term, and you're not just going to see this thing run straight up. It's going to run in a straight line for a while. It's going to take a breather, and then you may see another direct offering. If you see another direct offering, this is another opportunity to get into the play. It's just blood in the water once more, and you got to take advantage of this blood in the water. Hey man, look, I told you before, I left you with a 5K option call video that you could check out. And man, you know how I feel about y'all. You can always consider going ahead and hitting that like button if you love the content that I provide. Consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. I love y'all. Stay safe. Peace.